Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to fill the application for a national visa. This is the application for the national visa of Germany. So you can download this application form through the link which I have given below, or you can directly download from diplo.de, that is German consulate website. So this is the online application form. We can see how to fill the form first. So in this form, you have to submit it on the day of your visa appointment to the officer directly. So first see, this is the photo section, and here you don't need to paste any photo. You just need to carry two sets of photo, that is four photos totally. So you have to submit two application forms. This same form you have to submit as a two prints. So four photos is required. First, this is this is photo section. Here you don't need to paste any photos. You have to just carry four photos, and when you submit the application form, the officer will collect you the photo and they will paste it here. So don't paste or staple any photo here. Just carry the photo along with you. So this is a surname. First, before filling this first section, you just take your passport with you so that it will be easy to fill. Before filling this first section, you just take your passport with you so that it will be easy to fill this first section with the help of your passport. So surname. You can fill your surname which you have given in your passport. According to the passport, you have to fill these blanks. If your surname is mentioned in the passport, same surname you have to give here. And this is our name, that is first name. So here you have to fill your first name, then place of birth, according to which you have given in your passport, same place of birth you have to give here. So just take reference from your passport and fill it here. Current nationality you have to fill here, and family nama. Family nama is some people will have their former surname and some people won't have their former surname. That is why I told you to refer the passport. In passport, if former surname was there, then you can mention it here. If you don't have your former surname, just mention surname only. That is enough. Here you have to give the date of birth according to your passport. This is day, month and year. Suppose your birthday is on April 9, 1993. So your what you have to fill here is like 09, that is day, 04, that is month, 1993, that is year. Next, country of birth. You have to fill your country of birth here according to your passport, and formal nationality. If you have any formal nationality, you can fill here. If not, it is not required. Just leave this blank as empty. Next is marital status. Here you have to tick the marital status. So if you are single, married, or civil union since divorced or widowed, according to your status, you have to fill it here. So I'm married, so I'm filling like I'm ticking this and putting my marriage date here. I'm married since which date you are married, you have to fill it here. Next, you have to fill whether you are manlish or weblish, that is male or female, you have to tick here. Next is type of travel document you have. So, mostly people will have in India passport as a travel document. So, you can just check this passport. Okay, if you have passport, just check this passport as travel document. Next is number of travel document. So everyone will have only one passport mostly. So if you have only one passport, you can fill 1 in the travel document number. So date of issue. You can refer your passport and give the date of issue of the passport and valid until you have to give according to your passport expiry date. Next, issued by. So where you bought that, like where you from where you issued the passport, you have to fill it here. Like I issued from Madurai, Tamil Nadu, India, so I will fill like Madurai, India. Next is resident permit number. So you have to give your passport number here. Then again valid until, same which you have filled here, you have to fill here as well. So next is current address and contact details. So here you have to give first your street name. Next, number. So if you have any house number or street number, you can give next. Next is postal code, that is pin code, and then comma, place where you are staying. Next is telephone number, you can give here, your email address, and your mobile phone number. If you don't have your telephone number, just leave it blank and give your mobile number. Please provide these two information very correctly because they are going to contact you with this information which you have provided them. Next blank is 2, second one, second section. So here you have to give the information of your spouse or registered partner. You have to give the information of your spouse who is staying in Germany here. So a spouse or any relative partner with whom reference you are going to Germany, you have to fill their name and details in this section. So you have to refer their passport and fill this blank. How you have filled in previous first session, same you have to do here. But here you have to refer from your partner's passport. So here you have to give their surname, again first name of them, place of birth according to the passport, their current nationality you have to give here, then place of residence. In this place of residence, you have to give the place where they are residing now, like where they have done their city registration and what address they have given in their residence permit, you have to fill here. Please don't confuse and give different address here. Do not give cut. In place of residence, you have to give the address where they are residing. The same address should be mentioned there in their residence permit and city registration. If not, get it done and get it updated to this address which you are giving here and where they are currently residing. Updated address you have to fill here. Do not fill your old address. If you are filling your old address and in residence permit it is different and here it is different, then the person in the visa office will ask you to change the address in the city registration and residence permit and come back. So whatever address you are residing, just get updated in the residence permit and city registration, and the same address you can mention here. Next is former name, surname. So as I said earlier, former surname is same. If you have a former surname, if your spouse is having a former surname, just mention it here. If not, just leave this blank as null. Okay, next is date of birth, their date of birth and their country of birth, and again their former nationality. If they have only one nationality, then you can mention their current nationality here. This is all about the section 2, and next we are going to section 3. So Here you can mention the information on the applicant's child. If you have a child, then you have to mention the child's surname, first name, male or female, their date of birth, nationality, and place of residence. These details you have to fill here. Next is information about the applicant parents. So you have to fill your parents' name, date of birth, current nationality, and address in these blanks. So first will be your father's surname, first name, date, and place of birth where he is born. Suppose he is born in Madurai, Tamil Nadu, so you have to mention Madurai, Tamil Nadu, and his date of birth, and his nationality, and his address. Both you have to fill here. And here also, if you have children, still if they are not traveling with you also, you have to mention their details here. Just they need the details of your children, whether they are traveling with you or not. Same applicable in this section also, parents, whether they are traveling with you or not, you have to mention your parents detail here. So next will be section 5. Have you ever been to Germany before? If you would have traveled to Germany before, you can mention here yes. If not, then 9. No, you have to tick this. If you have traveled, you have to enter the dates from date and till date and place of your last 5 stays. Here you have to mention where you have stayed. If you have traveled 5 times, you have to fill like this 5 times. Next is intended place of stay in Germany. Street number, street number if known. So here where you are going to stay in Germany. This address you have to mention street address and number, postal number, and again place. Mostly people will stay along with their partner, so you can mention their partner address here. Next is how you will be accommodated. So it is either a single room or apartment with how many rooms or collective accommodation or other. You have to tick here and specify here. So if you are staying in single room, it's enough to check box this. If not, if this, then how many Zimmer? Like Zimmer means room in Germany. So apartment with 2 Zimmer. Like that you have to mention. It's enough to mention here. Okay, next is, do you intend to maintain your permanent residence outside the Federal Republic of Germany? So in this column you have to check as no. This is like if you want to stay outside the Germany after getting the visa, like in Federal Republic of Germany, like other than Germany, other countries will be there in Europe, right? If you are intended to permanently stay in those countries, like that they are asking, so you can mention no. Do family members intend to accompany you? So if you are going with any family members, you can put yes. If not, then you can put no. Next is purpose of stay in the Federal Republic of Germany. So according to the purpose you are going, you can tick here. I am going for family reunion visa, so I will tick family reunion visa here. If applicable, intended employment. So if you tick employment here, then you have to mention what kind of employment, those things here. Okay. So this will also applicable only for intended employment. If the people who are ticking this employment, you have to mention the things here, and here also you have to tick. Next is reference in the Federal Republic of Germany. That is like if you are applying for spouse visa, you have to mention your spouse details, complete address, postal code, email, phone number, all these things here. If you are traveling in family reunion visa, with the reference of your relative, then you have to mention your relative address on other details here. So next is section 11, trade or profession which you next is trade or profession from which you trained. So you have to write your current job. So if you're a software engineer, then you have to write software engineer in Infosys or HCL or whatever company you are working. You have to mention it there, and you have to mention your degree as well. So if you are a BE, BTech or BSc, any bachelor's or any degree you can have to mention here, or any diploma, whatever you have, degree or diploma, whatever you studied, you have to mention it over there. So you have to mention your trade as well as your degree, like your studies are here. Next is like intended duration of stay in Germany. So you have to mention from when to when you are going to stay in Germany. So here you can just fill the date, which you wanted to travel to Germany, which you wish to travel to Germany. So if today's date is July 11, so you can fill like after 1.5 months, or whatever date you wish to travel, you can fill it over here. Two, if you are going through spouse visa, you can put if you want to stay long term, then you have to fill long term, or whatever date you want to stay until, then you have mentioned here. Next is what are your means of subsistence. So what is mean by means of subsistence is when you are going to stay in Germany, with what kind of income you are going to survive. So you can mention here, like if you have any blocked account, then you can mention like blocked account, or if you have any income, your husband's income will be there, right? So you can mention like income of my husband, income of spouse, or spouse income, whatever, with which money you are going to survive, you and your spouse is going to survive, you have to mention it over here. Next is, do you have health insurance that covers the Federal Republic of Germany? So health insurance, you can only put the health insurance after like cut. Do you have next is health insurance? Do you have health insurance that covers the Federal Republic of Germany? Like if you have health insurance, you can put yes or else no. But you must have a health insurance or travel insurance when you are traveling to Germany. So before traveling, that is like once your visa will be approved, you can apply travel insurance and then show it to them when you are going for visa stamping. If you don't have now, as of now, if you don't have travel or health insurance, then you can take us no. Then have you ever been conceived? If you are conceived, like at any time, yes or no. You can put next is, have you ever been expelled or deported from the Republic of Germany, had an application of a resistant permit rejected, been refused entry into the Federal Republic of Germany? You can read this and put yes or no. For me it's no, so I'll put no. Do you suffer from any of the disease? You have to mention if any disease you are suffering, yes, and the disease name. If not, no, then you have to give the place, like where you are going to submit your visa application. So I'm going to submit it in Chennai. So Chennai and date, my visa application date, I will give here. Then here is my signature. I have to give my signature here, and you have to carry the 2 copies of this application form when you are going to the visa office, and 4 copies of your photo that will be pasted over here. Along with this form, you have to fill the contact information form and declaration form as well. I will show you the contact information form and declaration form as well. So this will be the contact information form. I will give you the link of the contact information form and declaration form as well as in the below of the video. So barcode is not required. So next is name. You have to give your name, additional address of service for service. So you have to give your address here for the service, place and postal code, phone number again, whatever is your phone number and email address. Then you have to tick it here. I agree on being contacted via email by German mission in case of queries. If they have any queries, they will contact you via mail. If you are okay with that, then you have to tick here. Then this too you have to tick according to what you want. Like if they want to contact you like formal notification, further notification, if you want via email, you can tick email, or if you want via post to the above mentioned address, you can tick here. So mostly we can tick email, that is safe for us. Next is information about your representative. Here you have to fill your name and your address, your phone number and your email, because you are going to visa office. So you have to fill your, in case if you are unable to go, if some other person is going representing you, then only you have to mention their name. So here you have to fill your name and your postal address, that is you are representing for yourself in the visa office. So you have to give only your name, your address, phone number and email id. Then same you have to write the date of your visa appointment and signature. This is all about contact information form. Next is I will show you declaration form. This is declaration form. Here you have to read all this and declare yourself according to this, and you have to give place here, date here and signature here. Before signing each and every document, just check you have done everything properly, you have filled all the blank properly, and then give the signature. After filling this through online, you can fill this application through online directly and generate a barcode, and you can mention the barcode in the contact information form. But it's not required, just go to this below link, just download these three forms, and you can either write through pen and you can submit it over there, or you can just download the this three application form, these three forms, and you can just fill it directly over here and then take the printout. I would suggest you to directly fill it in your laptop, from your laptop, and then take printout, so that it will be nice when you are presenting it. So thank you. This is all about our application form, contact information form and declaration form. If you have any queries, you can just write comment on my videos so that I will reply you. Thank you.